Welcome back, guys. So today we are going to change out the battery on the Honda Acti. I've had to jump start it a few times. I wasn't sure if it was the cold or it's just a bad battery, so we're just going to change it out. The replacement battery, we are using the EverStart lawnmower battery. This one has the 340 cold cranking amps. That should be more than enough to start the vehicle. All right, so there's a few reasons why I decided to go with this lawnmower battery instead of the regular car batteries. One, as I said, this is more than enough cold cranking amps to start up the Honda Acti. This one has 340 cold cranking amps. I think this truck only requires like 250 maybe. The second reason, it's the price of it is a lot cheaper than a full-size battery, so that's a no-brainer for me. The third reason is we don't have to modify any of the cables on the truck to fit this battery terminals. We just bolt it right on. And the fourth reason, we have a mini truck and we have a mini battery, so it sounds perfect. All right, so the battery is located on the left side of the truck, right here. This is the battery, this is the coolant reservoir. Let's take out these two bolts and it'll expose the battery. All right, there's our old battery. As you can see, the level is about right there. So it's in the low end. Last week it was giving me a hard time. I had to jump start the truck. I wasn't too sure if it was due to the cold or the battery's bad, so we're just gonna change it out. I think we needed to change it out anyway. The next thing that we need to do is remove the hold down bracket. This one right here. It's basically just 2 bolts. I think they're 10 millimeters, and there's this J hook holding onto this frame. And once we loosen these two up, we could get the battery out. Don't hit your truck. All right, this is the J hook that was holding it onto the bracket. Here's the nut. And I think we could just take this one out. Yep. There you go. So with the bracket off, we're able to move the old battery. Now we're gonna take off the terminal ends on the negative and positive. So we're still using the 10 millimeter. This one's already loose a bit. That's off. All right, guys, I got the gloves on. I should have put it on in the first place, but here is the old battery. Let's see. Nope, can't read that. But anyways, that's the old battery. Here is how dirty the battery box is. There's some Japanese writing in there. Not too sure. But the terminal ends are not in too bad shape. We're gonna clean it though. This one's a little bit dirtier. And let's get this plate off. We're gonna clean it up a bit and then we'll put the new battery in. I have some battery cleaner and a wire brush. We're gonna let that sit for about 2 to 4 minutes. We'll give it a nice brush and then spray it down with some water, dry it off, and then we'll clean out the surrounding area. So this is just a battery cleaner, acid detector. You spray it on the battery terminals and any acid will turn pink, and then you can just brush that off. All right, so next we're gonna brush it a little bit. This is what I have. This is a wire brush. We're just gonna brush the terminals as good as we can. We're gonna go ahead and take the nut off. We needed to get it off anyway. That's the only way to get it into the new battery. Take these off. We're gonna wash it a little bit. Same for the positive side. We're gonna have to pry these open. I'm gonna try to use the pliers and a flathead to open this terminal up. that. We just need to spread it a little bit in order to be able to install on the new battery. Just like that. It's a little bit more open. Same thing for this one, positive side. And we could now brush around it. It would have been nice if I had an actual wire brush. That'd be so much easier than using this one. This one's for the battery. All right, I think that's good enough. We're gonna spray it down a little bit with some water and then dry it off. Oh yeah, and make sure you clean out the nut and bolts. What I'm gonna do is just spray it down with water, this whole area, and then we'll wipe it down. It'd be nice to have a brush, but unfortunately, I do not have one. We're gonna keep wiping this down, and then next time we'll just come back once we have a degreaser and brushes to really clean this out. But for now, I think that's good. We're gonna dry it off some more, and then we're gonna install the new battery. I'm gonna use this microfiber to dry everything. That looks so much better now. Let's get the bottom plate on. Here is the bottom plate. We just got it cleaned up a bit. And this battery should fit right on top of that. Perfect fit. All right, so as you can see, these lawnmower batteries, they're battery posts are not round normally like the car batteries. So we had to split this open, and then we're just gonna put it in between here. We're just gonna align them here to the holes, so then we could put the bolt through. Open it some more. Just so the holes can align, and then we could put the bolt through. You probably do it like this. Whatever works. All right, we're gonna take the original bolt and nut and put it through. There goes the bolt. Now let's put the nut through. Open it up some more. I'm just using this big flathead just to pry it open. As long as this gets aligned, the holes are aligned, and you're able to put the bolt through, should be good. There you go. All right, so the bolt's all the way through. And now I just gotta put on the nut. All right, so that's essentially it. Just put it in like this. As long as there's good contact, you should be good. Same thing for the positive. All right, let's turn on the car to make sure everything's good. Hopefully, no issues. Nice. Good. Start up right away. right, it started right away. No issues there. Now we just gotta put back the bracket and lock this down. Nice. All right, next we're gonna put the hold down bracket on. You just take your J-hook, put it in. There's 2 holes on the sides of the battery box, and we're gonna use the bottom hole for the J-hooks. Just hook it on. Don't hit your truck. Don't hit your truck. All right, I think that is on there. That ain't going nowhere. Now we'll put the cover on. Cover on. Line the holes. Put the wing nut on. That's one. And we're done. That was a pretty simple battery exchange. It's not the full-size battery, but the lawnmower batteries will do for this truck. Doesn't take much. And we didn't have to change out the terminals, so really easy. I feel like anyone can do it, just a few tools. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.